What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is FPL Johnny, and in this video, I'm going to be covering my final team selection ahead of Gameweek 1 for the 2025-26 FPL season. I've locked in the squad for now and activated bench boost for Gameweek 1, so every player on this sheet matters. I'll run you through the starting 11, bench boost, my captain and vice captain, and a quick reason for each selection. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe for some more FPL content for the new 2025-26 FPL season. And now, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So starting off with the goalkeepers, my starter is Robert Sanchez from Chelsea as they face Palace in Game Week 1. I like him for the safe potential and decent chance of clean sheet at home. On the bench, I've got Barrett Verbruggen from Brighton as they versed Fulham away. With bench boost activated, both keepers are relevant this week. Sanchez for clean sheet upside and Verbruggen as a reliable backup who could also pick up save points. Now, moving on to the defense here. First up, we have Murillo from Forest versus Brentford. He's a cheap, nailed, and Forest have decent fixture at home. He's a value option that helps balance the squad budget. I could have also gone with Milinkovic here, but I just like Murillo because of the decon points. Next, we have Diop from West Ham as they go to Sunderland away. I like his minutes and the potential attacking returns if West Ham push early moving forward. You could go with another option in Wan-Bissaka, but I like Diop as a differential pick. Then moving on to Mickey van de Ven, as Spurs face Burnley at home. At 4.5, he's definitely one of my favorite picks, especially because of his set-piece threat and his nailed minutes in a favorable fixture. An alternative for Mickey van de Ven could have been Udogie, but I like Mickey van de Ven better. For the defender bench, because the bench boost is on, I'm also highlighting the defenders on the bench individually. So we have Joachim Anderson for Fulham as they go away to Brighton. Anderson is a nailed center back and is useful area threat on corners. He's a reliable minutes pick and often racks up bonus points through clearances and interceptions. On bench boost, he's perfect. He's guaranteed minutes and potential bonus. Then is Chris Richards as Palace vs Chelsea away. Richards is slightly more of a gamble because Palace travel to Stamford Bridge, but he's a starter and tends to be involved defensively. On the bench, he adds cover and is a reasonable upside pick if Palace keep it tight. Now, moving on to the midfielders, the engine room of the squad, and I've spent the money here because this is where the big returns come from. First up, we have Iliman Ndiaye as they go to Leeds. He's a bit of a punt, but he showed a good preseason form and in the summer series, and will play in advanced roles. If he does get the start, he can produce decisive involvements. He is as well the penalty taker for Everton, which is a big bonus. Next in, we have Bruno Fernandes as they verse Arsenal at home. On paper, it's a very tricky fixture, but Fernandes takes penalties and set pieces. So he's a great pick, and also a great pick for decon points as well. Next in, we have Mohamed Salah versus Bournemouth. This is a massive fixture. A huge haul could be in stake for Mohamed Salah. It's a great fixture at home. He has huge underlying numbers against Bournemouth and is the safest, high ceiling pick for Game Week 1. Next in, we have Florian Wirtz. He's a new creative presence at Liverpool, and if he gets the minutes up front of the midfield, he pairs brilliantly with Salah and could deliver an explosive Game Week 1. He is on corner kick duty as well for the start of the season. Elliot Anderson is the final midfielder in the squad. They verse Brentford at home. He's a cheap enabler who, in the starting mix, and gives me a budget flexibility while still offering attacking intent. He too as Florian Wirtz is on corner kick duty. Then moving up to the forwards. Up front, I've chosen two-prong attack. Ollie Watkins against Newcastle at home. Reliable, on penalties, and a consistent starter. Watkins is my main forward, who I expect to play most matches and deliver steady points early on. Chris Wood faces Brentford at home. Not an easy fixture for Nottingham Forest, but he's a real number 9. He takes the penalties and can nick chances in the box. At home, I like his physical presence and finishing potential early on. The forward on the bench is Raul Jimenez from Fulham, as they go to Brighton. Jimenez is a punt, but if he starts, he'll give me a great style of striker. Good link-up play, and eye on goal. On bench boost, I'm happy to take the risk. He could easily convert a start into points. And he is the same as Ollie Watkins and Chris Wood on penalties as well. So a quick bench recap, since bench boost is the plan. For Bergen in goal, Anderson and Richards in defense, and Jimenez up front. The reason I've played bench boost now is twofold. First, early fixtures are favorable for several of these players. Second, it forces me to choose strong starters across a whole 15-man squad, rather than relying on injured and rotating bench fodder. So getting Anderson and Richards in there ensures solid defensive minutes across the 15, and Jimenez adds forward depth in case Wood and Watkins don't deliver. So, if you're wondering, who are the captains and vice-captains for this team? Salah is the captain, and Bruno Fernandes is the vice-captain. If Salah blanks, Bruno is a safe fallback given his penalty potential. If you're watching closely at lineup news, I'd suggest double-checking Liverpool and United's confirmed lineups before the final lock. I know some of these picks are punts, like Njai, Wood, and Raul Jimenez, but the bench boost, I've balanced the risk across the full squad. If one punt flops, hopefully the rest of the starting 11 covers it. Drop a comment and tell me, would you change anything in the squad? Who would you sub in? I'm going to be live ahead of the deadline to talk about last-minute swaps maybe, and go through subscribers' teams maybe. So make sure you've subscribed and turn on notifications. Thank you all for watching the video. Good luck with your final drafts. The Gameweek 1 deadline is on Friday, August 15th. I'll see you on the deadline stream.